Mic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yan. Okay, balik tayo sa live stream. Review plumbing arithmetic. Set 9, 951 to... Ay, 851 to 900. Yan. Balik tayo. Yung map. Okay. Check ko lang muna ito. Para ano. 851 to 900. Yan. For sa mga hindi. Thank you very much. Mga bago natin din subscribers. May greet natin sila ulit, no? Greet natin sila sa kanilang pag-subscribe sa atin. So, siguro habang ina-open hinahanap ko yung monitor ko. Umpisahan na natin para hindi tayo magtagal. 851 to 900. Yun. Para mas malaki. Okay, para sa mga hindi pa po subscribers. I encourage you to please subscribe to this channel. And yan, BRICE Academy and Consultancy or at BRICE AC, YouTube, sa Facebook, sa Instagram, and sa TikTok. Okay, start 851, reduction of in the level of national income and out usually accompanied by the fall in the general price level. The answer is no sagot. Ito sagot. Deflation. Reduction in the level of national income and output usually accompanied by the fall in the general price level. The answer is inflation. Nasa financial na tayo or sa subject namin sa engineering sa college is engineering economy yung subject na to. Pero it was included in plumbing and arithmetic sa Master Plumber Board exam. 852 or 82. A series of equal payments occurring at equal interval of time. The answer is annuity or annuity. It's a series of equal payments occurring at equal interval of time. The answer is annuity or annuity, tinawag nila. 853. A place where buyers and sellers come together. The answer is market. A place where buyers and sellers come together. The answer is market. Yan. Okay. 854, a market whereby there is only one buyer and of an item for which there are no good substitute. Answer is what? The answer is this. Monopsony. A market whereby there is only one buyer of an item for which there are no good substitute. The answer is monopsony. 855 is a series of equal payments occurring at equal interval of time where the first payment is made after several periods after beginning of the payment. The answer is what? The answer is deferred annuity. It's a series of equal payments occurring at equal interval of time where the first payment is made after several periods after the beginning of the payment. So ito yung tatandaan natin, no? Series of equal payments occurring at equal interval of time where the first payment is made after several periods after the beginning of the first payment. Kasi meron pa yung ibang annuity na tinatawag. Well, balikan na natin. It's a series of equal payments occurring at equal interval of time where the first payment is made after several periods after the beginning of the payment. So, hindi natin manonotice yan hanggat hindi natin nakikita yung iba. First payment after the beginning of payment, no? Maya lang. 856 total income equals to the total operating cost. The answer is break even or no gain, no loss. Total income equals to the total operating cost. The answer is break even or no gain, no loss. Okay, wait lang po ulit. Wait tayo ulit. Dapat na dito pala to. 857. Find obligation which has no condition attached. Find of obligation and which has no condition attached. The answer is gratuitous. Gratuitous. Find of obligation and has no condition attached. 858. Direct labor costs incurred in a factory and direct material costs are the costs of all materials that go in the production. The sum of these two direct costs is known as what? The answer is prime cost. Direct labor costs incurred in the factory and direct material costs are the cost of all materials that go in the production. The sum of these two direct costs is known as the prime cost. 859. The ability of short-term paying ability. An index of short-term paying ability is called what? The answer is acid test ratio. Shout out po sa mga viewers natin ngayon. Thank you very much sa inyong pag-tune in sa live natin. And hopefully, I hope makatulong ito sa pagpasa nyo sa board exam. An index of short-term paying ability is called acid test ratio. Pa-comment po sa mga naka-tune in sa live para mag-rate po namin kayo. Okay, 860. An artificial expense that spreads the purchase of an asset or another property over a number of years. The answer is depreciation. An artificial expense that spreads the purchase of an asset or another property over a number of years. The answer is depreciation. 861, an estimated value at the end of useful life. The answer is salvage value. Estimated value at the end of useful life. The answer is salvage value. 862, consists of the actual counting or determination of the actual quantity of the materials on hand as of a given date. The answer is physical inventory. Consists of the actual counting or determination of the actual quantity of the materials on hand as of given date. Answer is physical inventory. 863. Additional information of prospective bidders on documentation issued prior to bidding date. Answer is bid bulletin. Additional information of prospective bidders on contract documentation issued prior to bidding date. The answer is bid bulletin. 864, an evil wrongdoing committed by a person damage another's person, property, or reputation is, the answer is tort. An evil wrong committed by a person damage another person's property or reputation. The answer is tort. Hanapin natin muna yung meaning sa iba, yung tort na yan. Kasi pag, di ba libel yung nagiging case. Pero ito, what is the meaning of the tort? Ayon kay Google. A tort is an act of or omission that gives rise to injury or harm to another and amounts to a civil wrong for which courts impose liability. Hindi ko na pinost, no? Sinabi ko na lang. Yan po yung definition. You can verify the meaning of tort in Google. No? 865, series of uniform accounts over an infinite period of time. The answer is perpetuity. Series of uniform account over an infinite period of time. Answer is perpetuity. Okay, before we tuloy, 866. Binabati ko po yung aming office mates. Si Miss Claire Anglib. Thank you very much po sa appreciation and sa aking YouTube channel. No? Thank you very much. And I hope sometimes makasama na ng live. No? Thank you very much. And have a nice day. Have a good day. Ingat po. 866. A quantity of a certain commodity that is offered for sale at a certain price at a given place and time. The answer is supply. Quantity of a certain commodity that is offered for sale at a certain price at a given place and time. The answer is supply. 867. Work in process is classified as what? The answer is an asset. Work in process is classified as an asset. What is the highest position in the corporation? The answer is chairman of the board. What is the highest position in the corporation? The answer is chairman of the board. 869. Type of ownership in business where individual exercise and enjoy the right in their own interest. Answer is private. Type of ownership in business where individual exercise and enjoy the right in their own interest. 870. Decrease in the value of a physical property due to the passage of time. The answer is depreciation. Decrease in the value of a physical property due to the passage of time. The answer is depreciation. So, yun. Sa mga hindi pa po nakaka-subscribe, I encourage you to please subscribe to this channel for more engineering topics, board exam review materials, and mga actual construction videos, no? Yan. You can also follow me. Please follow us in Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, TikTok, and then of course this in YouTube, no? At BRICE_AC. Yan. Or comments, suggestion, and correction. Yan. Pwede po kayong mag-comment dito sa video na to or sa anumang video na pinapanood nyo. Pwede rin sa email, brice.academy.consultancy@gmail.com, and to this number, 0976-026-3125, 0932-800-1219, no? 871, association of two or more individuals for the purpose of operating a business as co-owners for profit. The answer is partnership. Association of two or more individuals for the purpose of operating a business as co-owners for profit. The answer is partnership. $872. We may classify an interest rate which specifies the actual rate of interest on the principal for 1 year as what? The answer is effective rate. We may classify an interest rate which specifies the actual rate of interest on the principal for 1 year as the answer is effective rate. 873. Parties whose consent or signature in contract is not considered intelligent. Uy, meron pala niyan. Oh, the answer is demented persons. Parties whose consent or signature in a contract is not considered intelligent. The answer is demented persons. 874, it's defined to be the capacity of a commodity to satisfy human want. The answer is luxury. It's defined to be the capacity of commodity to satisfy human want. Is luxury. 875, it is the amount of which is willing to buyer will pay to a willing seller for a property where each has equal advantage and is under no compulsion to buy or sell. The answer is market value. It's the amount of which is willing to buyer will pay to a willing seller for a property where each has equal advantage and is under no compulsion to buy or sell. Answer is market value. 876. This occurs in a situation or a commodity or service is supplied by a market, number of vendors entering the market. Answer is perfect competition. This occurs in a situation where a commodity or service is supplied by a market, number of vendors entering the market. The answer is perfect competition. 877. These are products or services that are desired by human and will be purchased if money is available after the required necessities have been obtained. The answer is luxuries. Shout out nga pala sa aming mga relatives sa Luna, La Union, no? Kay Engineer J.R. Migos for accommodating me kahapon at ngayon, no? Thank you very much po. Salamat sa Diyos po sa inyong accommodate sa aking pagbisita sa kanila. Uy, bakit gano'n? Well, yan, tuloy na natin. Hindi kasi pantay. Yan, kami arithmetic tayo, 10% sa board exam. Good. 2877. At mawala yan. That these are products or services that are desired by women and will be purchased if money is available after the required necessities have been obtained. Luxuries. 878. These are products or services that are required to support human life and activities that will be purchased in somewhat the same quantity even though the price varies considerably. The answer is what? Ito yung answer. Sorry po, masyadong commercial. Necessities. These are products or services that are required to support human life and activities that will be purchased in somewhat the same quantity even though the price varies considerably. So, kahit nagmahal yan, usually naman magmamahal, bihira naman yung nagmumura na basic commodities or necessities. So, binibili talaga yan. Necessity kasi. Describes luminous flux incidence per unit area and expressed in lumens per square meter. Baka it describes no. The answer is illuminance. Okay, check natin yung meaning. 879 or 79 of step 9. Illuminance. Tingnan natin si illuminance. Illuminance 79. Okay, for the delay, ito po. Mali nga. Bakit ganun? Describes the luminous flux incidence per unit area and expressed in lumens per square meter. The answer is illuminance. Well, whatever the answer is illuminance. No? Describes the luminous flux incidence per unit area and expressed in lumens per square meter. Luminous flux incidence per unit area. expressed in lumens per square meter. 880. Condition where only few individuals produce a certain product and that any action of one will lead to almost the same action of others. The answer is oligopoly. Oligopoly. A condition where only few individuals produce a certain product and that any action of one will lead to almost the same action of the others. The answer is oligopoly. Grand total of the assets and operational capability of the corporation. The answer is authorized capital. Grand total of the assets and operational capability of the corporation. The answer is authorized capital. 882. The worth of the property equals to the original cost less depreciation. The answer is book value. The worth of the property equals to the original cost less depreciation. The answer is book value. 883. Money paid for the use of borrowed capital. The answer is interest. Money paid for the use of borrowed capital. The answer is interest. 884. Liquid assets such as cash and other assets that can be converted quickly into cash such as accounts receivable, and merchandise are called what? Ano matawag dito? Current assets. Liquid assets such as cash and other assets that can be converted quickly into cash such as accounts receivables and merchandise are called current assets. Okay, 885, the length of time which the property may be operated at a profit. The answer is economic life. Okay, bakit ganun? The length of time which the property may be operated at a profit, the answer is economic life. Mali pa rin siya. Yan. The provision in the contract that indicates indicates the possible adjustment of materials and labor costs. The answer is escalatory clause. Escalatory clause. Sorry for the pronunciation. Bahala na po kayo. 886, the provision in the contract that indicates the possible adjustment of material cost and labor cost is escalatory clause. 887. The present worth of all depreciation over the economic life of an item is called what? The answer is depreciation recovery. The present worth of all depreciation over the economic life of the item is called depreciation recovery. 888. Kung may nagre-reklamo, 4 na 8 naman yun. 8 sa officials o sa mga government of agency, no? 8888. Ito naman, 888 naman. Gross profit, sales less cost of goods sold as percentage of sales is called gross margin. Uy, like your story, ha? Gross profit, sales less cost of goods sold as percentage of sales is called gross margin. The answer is gross margin. 889. Worth of the property as shown in the accounting records of an enterprise. The answer is book value. Worth of the property shown in the accounting records of an enterprise. The answer is book value. 890. These funds that are required to make the enterprise or project a going concern. The answer is working capital. Those funds that are required to make the enterprise or project a going concern. The answer is what? Uy, bakit ganun? Working capital ang sagot. Okay. 891. Ay, bakit yan? A market situation where there is only one buyer, one seller, and with many buyers. The answer is monopoly. A market situation where there is only one seller with many buyers or buyers. Many na nga eh. Bakit buyer pa? The answer is monopoly. 892. A market situation where there are few sellers and few buyers. Yan, few sellers and few buyers. The answer is bilateral oligopoly. Uy. The answer is bilateral oligopoly, a market situation where there are few sellers and few buyers. 893. Yan, puro market situation naman to. A market situation where there is one seller and one buyer. Kanina, few seller and few buyer. No? Bilateral oligopoly. Ito naman, one seller and one buyer. The answer is bilateral monopsony. Okay, balikan natin yung 92. Yan. Yan, ito muna. 91. Market situation yan. Market situation. One seller, many buyers, monopoly. Few sellers, few buyers, bilateral oligopoly. One seller, one buyer, bilateral monopsony. Okay, ito pa. Market situation where there are only two buyers and many sellers. Two buyers, many sellers. The answer is duopsony. Two yung buyers, duo na siya. Many sellers, duopsony. $895 tayo. Masyadong malaki yan. Maraming tanong. 20. Sorry. Nilalakihan ko lang para malinaw. Okay, cumulative effect of elapsed time on the money value. Of an event based on the earning power of equivalent invested funds, capital should all or with all or will earn. The answer is time value of money. The cumulative effect of an elapsed time on the money value of an event based on the earning power of the equivalent invested funds capital should or will earn. The answer is time value of money. The answer is defined 896 defined as the present future value minus the present value. The answer is discount. Defined as the future value minus the present value. Defined as the future value minus the present value. The answer is discount. 897. The flow back of profit plus depreciation from a given period is called what? The answer is cash flow. The flow back of profit plus depreciation from a given period is called cash flow. 898. The profit derived from a project or business enterprise without consideration of obligation to financial contribution or claims of other based on profit. The answer is economic return. The profit derived from a project or business enterprise without consideration of obligation to the financial contributions or claims of other based on profit. The answer is economic return. Excuse me. 898. 899. Medyo mainit kanina. Kaya sumakit yung ulo natin. Sobrang init sa audium. Although sa lahat naman sa ibang part naman ng Pilipinas. The payment for the use of borrowed is called what? The answer is interest. The payment for the use of borrowed is called interest. And last question for this session. Yan. 890. At last, sa wakas, matatapos na rin ang set bed natin. Pero tutuloy-tuloy natin yan. The interest rate at which the present work of the cash on the project is zero of the interest earned by an investment. The answer is the rate of return. The interest rate at which the present work of the cash on a project is zero of the interest earned by an investment. The answer is rate of return. So, initin natin the interest rate at which the present worth of the cash on a project is zero of the interest earned by an investment. The answer is rate of return. Hanggang dyan, tatapos yung ating session for today and see you for the next time. Sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe, please subscribe to this channel, BRICE Academy and Consultancy. Yan, pwede niyo po siyang i-search at BRICE_AC, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. For comments, suggestion, and correction, pwede po kayo mag-comment sa video na ito. No? At saka sa lahat po ng platform na yan, YouTube, yan, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And thank you very much sa mga new subscribers natin at sa mga patuloy na nanonood. Hopefully, makatulong po itong pagre-review na ito sa mga magtitake ng Master Plumber Board Exam. No? And I wish you luck and makapasa po kayo sa board exam. Yun, hindi natin mapasalamatan by the name yung mga bago nating subscribers kasi naka-private sila. No? Ang pinaka-latest lang nating nakikita dito si Sir Deo Carlo Datoon. Kasi naka-public sila. No? Thank you very much. And binabati ko muli ating office mate, Miss Claire Anglid. Thank you very much sa inyong tawag dito? Whatever. Sa inyong appreciation sa ating channel. Thank you very much. Every live stream, mabatiin ko po kayo saka sa mga nagpagpapabati pa. Hanggang sa muli. And for more engineering topics, softwares, and review materials, and please subscribe to this channel. Have a great day. Thank you very much.